Today we will review 6th grade math lesson 16.2. This lesson will cover how to display data in box plots. Here's your I can statement. I can draw and interpret box plots and explain my solution methods to others. Let's start by reviewing some vocabulary for today. I encourage you to write these down in a Math Spiral notebook. So we have box plot, which is a number line diagram to show distribution of data. So you want to see here is a box plot, what it looks like, and that it is a diagram and it's always located above a number line. Now within your box plot, you have quartiles. So think of that as like quarters or quarts, which means 4. So we are doing quartiles, meaning we're going to divide this number line and all of our data points into 4 sections, 4 quarters, okay? So we find the quartiles. These are found by using medians. Remember medians? That means the middle. To divide the data along 4 quarters. So we're going to put it into 4 quarters here. So if you can see in this example here, this is quartile 1, and then we have quartile 2, and then we have quartile 3, and then the last one is quartile 4. The main ones that we need to work out for 6th grade math is the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So the lower quartile is the median. So make sure you're doing the median of lower half of data. And the upper quartile is the median of the upper half of data. This will make a little bit more sense after I do the first example. Okay, so remember that if you want examples, you can look at homework on page 499 in your student workbook, and I encourage you to pause this video at any time and do these problems on your own first. So here we go. So we have a box plot that gives you a visual display of data and how data is distributed or spread out. Data in a box plot are grouped by quartiles. The lower quartile is the median of the lower half of data, and the upper quartile is the median of the upper half of data. Let's look at this first example, and it gives you the step-by-step process on how to do this on your own. So we're going to go ahead and write down these steps, which I encourage you to do as well. And there's 6 steps involved, so we need to be detailed when we do box plots. Olivia received the following scores on a quiz: 76, 80, 89, 90, 70, 86, 87, 76, and 80. Make a box plot of the quiz scores. So step 1 is we need to list the scores from order from least to greatest. And you can see right here that they've done that in step 1. They've listed all of the data from least to greatest. Step 2 says identify the least grade and the greatest value. So identify the least and the greatest here of the data set. Step 3 says we need to identify the median. So remember, the median is your middle number after you've put it in order from least to greatest. So that would be 80. So 80 is our median. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and draw the box plot based on the information that we found here. Okay, so we need to draw a number line. Oh, well, next, let's do step 4 first. So step 4. Identify the lower and upper quartiles if there is an even number of values above or below the median. The lower or upper quartile is the average of the two middle values. So to do the upper and lower quartile here, so for me to find the lower quartile, I'm going to be looking at these numbers here. That's my lower quartile. And then I'm going to look at these numbers that are upper or to the right of the median, and this is my upper quartile. Now remember, to find the lower and upper quartile, I have to find the median. So again, I need to look at that. So for the lower one, I'm taking the median, which is the middle number. So for the lower, if I have 70, 76, 76, and 80, I need to take the median. And because it's an even number, I have to take the average of those two. So the average of those two is going to be 76. So for the lower quartile, it's going to be the median is 76. Now for the upper quartile, I need to do the same. So for the upper, I'm looking at 86, 87, 89, and 90. And I've got to find the median, the middle between 87 and 89, which is 88. Okay, so now I've found both of those. So here's my lower quartile, and here's my upper quartile. So my lower quartile would be 76, and my upper quartile is going to be 88. All right, step 5. Now we're going to go ahead here and draw a number line based on the data. So I know that the least number was 70, and my greatest number is 90. So my number line needs to go from the least to the greatest. Then I need to make sure that that includes all the values of the data set. Okay, so it does that. And now I'm going to go to step 6. Step 6 says we need to go ahead and we need to place dots above the number line. And we need to place them for everything that we've identified in step B and step D. Okay, so we need to do the least and greatest values first. So I'm going to do the least is 70, the greatest is 90. Then I have to also do the median. The median is 80, so I need to put a dot there. And then I need to do the upper and lower quartile. So my lower quartile would be 76, and my upper quartile is 88. So once I've done the dots, now I need to draw the box. So when you draw the box, you need to make sure you start at the lower quartile here, goes to the upper quartile, and I draw a box. And then wherever the median is, I draw a straight line down. Then I need to take to the right of the upper quartile to the greatest. I need to extend a line here, And then from the lower quartile all the way down to the least value, I need to extend a line out there. And that's how you draw a box plot. Let's do the next one together below. So step 1, it says list the data in order. I'm going to do that right here. 2, 6, 8, 10, 10, 14, 15, 15, 20. And then I need to create a number line that includes the least to the greatest. So I know here, this is my least value, and then this is my greatest value based on my number line. So my least value is 2, my greatest value is 10. Okay, now I need to find the median, so I need to look at what the middle number is, and here is your median, which is 10. So 10 is your median. And then now we need to find the lower quartile. So for the lower quartile, I need to look at the numbers lower than the median to the left of it. And I have 2, 6, 8, and 10. Now I need to go ahead and find the median of that. So I have 6 plus 8 divided by 2, which is 14 divided by 2, which is 7. So the lower quartile would be 7. That's the median of that. And then I need to do the upper quartile. So for that, I need to take the values to the right of the median, which are 14, 15, 15, and 20. And I need to find out the median. So the median would be 15. So that's my median. This is my median. Okay, now we need to draw the box plot. Okay, so the first thing we need to do when we draw a box plot is we need to place the dots above the number line for all the values that we found. Okay, so we have the lower, we have the greatest and the least value here. Okay, then we have the median. Median is 10. And now we know the lower quartile is 7. So here's 7. And the upper quartile is 15. So then we need to draw the box. So I need to go to the lower quartile and draw a box to the upper quartile. And then do a vertical line down for the median. So then I need to mark the median. And then the last thing is I need to extend the lines out from the upper quartile to the greatest value and from the lower quartile to the least. And that's how you draw a box plot. That is our lesson for Module 16, Lesson 2, Grade 6.